My name is Nikolai. Warm welcome to our open demo hour. We want to speak today about visitor management and how to make it easy compliant, secure, safe, and how to offer best workplace experience to your visitors. Let me just right. Okay. Uh, Visitor management is increasingly important topic for many of our clients, and we were talking to many companies and understood, well, it is really also because of hybrid work, but also because of ESA requirements, more and more pressing topic for many companies to manage their office smoothly. So today I will show you which requirements do we see for modern, efficient visitor management, and how could you satisfy and how could you offer best visitor experience with Yoffix solution. Let me start. We will have probably my presentation will take probably 15-20 minutes. After that, we'll have time for discussion, for your questions, and also for if you have any comments from your own experience. Two words about Yoffix. We are specialists for hybrid work and for management of hybrid workplaces. We've been named already several times as the best or one of the best software for hybrid office management. And we're extremely popular among Microsoft clients. So if you look in Microsoft Teams Marketplace for apps, you'll see us on one of top lines or top places for topics like desk booking, room booking, but also office management. Actually, well, thanks to our client, we have amazing reviews on Capterra or OMR or GetApp and alike. So office is the same as people. You could make only once a really good first impression or general first impression. So the same applies to your office. How do you welcome your visitors? How do you welcome your business partners? How do you welcome maybe your potential new colleagues who come for an interview to your office? So that's one reason why visitor management is such an important topic. But not only. We have a number of other topics. Well, first of all, related to security and compliance. Uh, you should be informed who is in your office, which guests are already arrived, who left already your office, and that is important for the case for situation of emergency, that you have evacuation plans, that you know which people are right now in the office. And that is particularly the reason why visitor management also so important for topics like ISO certification with 27001 or with some other standards. It is really also quite important topic to streamline processes in your office to avoid manual work and to make sure the data is saved correctly, that also confirmation or data about your guests is secure, and that also your colleagues could invite guests in a very convenient way, and that your guests don't have to wait long till they pick up at reception, for example. So I will talk a bit more about how do we see the modern visitor management and how you can manage it with Yoffix. So here's a list of requirements which we formulated based on dozens and dozens interviews with our clients, and these are mid-sized companies, enterprise clients, to understand well with which challenges do they face currently with visitor management solutions, or what is their idea about perfect visitor management workstream. So seamless visitor experience, it's very important that, well, what your visitors are experiencing, how do they feel the process, how do they um, manage this process, from invitations that they get from your employees or from your office to come to your space, to the last point of checkout. So how smooth it is, how complex it is, or what does it need to, well, be visiting your office. Second is about transparency for you, transparency for office managers, transparency for host of particular meeting or person who is expecting the visitor to come to the office. So to know, well, which guests will we have today in the office? When do they arrive? Who is the host? Whom should we inform about this guest? Are guests still in the office? Yes and no. And what is also important, well, can we recognize a guest in our office? So is it transparent that some specific person is a guest, right? So that is also requirements and of ISO certification that in your office it should be very transparent, well, which employees or which persons are guests or not. The third is surely ease of use. So how complex it is. Do you have to handle the different systems? Do you have to fill out some documents? If visitors are signing some documents, where do you store it? So ease of use is definitely crucial to streamline your office operations, but also to make your your employees, to make the whole process more convenient for them and make sure that all your documents are stored. That is actually already part of the next point. So ISO compliance, legal documentation. So as I said, transparency is one thing. Second issue is a confirmation of your visitors that they confirm to the storage of their data, right? So as they enter the office, they have to communicate, well, who they are, their name, their surname. They have to sign a document, and this documentation have to be stored in your company. So how to make sure that it's done without any issues. Another topic, rather modern one or a new one, it's how to manage deliveries. So it's not only guests and visitors who come for a meeting or who come to work, as there are a lot of deliveries that arrive in the office, partially deliveries to a company, but also a lot of deliveries for your employees, right? So how to streamline, if you don't have a person at the reception, how to make sure that, well, if there's a courier who's coming to your office, that he or she could easily, well, leave a package or food or whatever, and how to make the process also convenient for your office managers or front desk employees. The next thing, well, surely also for us and our clients, as we sell desk and room booking software, how to make sure that the whole flow of visitor management is seamless integrated with room booking and desk booking. So that if you book a room and invite a visitor already there, that you don't have to go to another tool or to another interface and make the same thing one more time. So it should be actually very well closely integrated. So that's one thing. Second thing about integration, well, it should be integrated in the tools, in the office tools with which your team is working, be it Microsoft Teams or Outlook or Google Calendar or Slack. So how to provide this experience where employees don't have to go to another new tool, visitor management tool, but enable them to register a visitor straight in Microsoft Teams or in Google Calendar or Slack. So that is very important, and that is what a modern, professional, convenient experience, office workplace experience is. Perfect integration, surely compliance and transparency, and ease of use and seamless visitor experience, right? So that was for us a starting point as we decided, yes, we want to go into visitor management, and that's how we implemented it. So that is just another overview about Yoffix solution in the office. So it's not only software that we deliver, we're also interface of your employees to the office and to the office management. So it starts, and this shows the key focus of our discussion today, with visitor kiosk, where visitors could check in the office. But we provide also digital signage, where colleagues or visitors could see who is sitting where, which desks are available or not, and find a way in the office. We provide also QR codes to book a desk or to check in at a desk. And finally, we provide you also with room displays and software for room displays, our app for room displays, where you can see, well, the reservation status of a room, but you could also just book that particular room or on the spot, or check in to your previous reservation. So, but now let's focus on visitor check-in and Yoffix solution, how you could handle it. So let me first show you in the system. So now we're in our desktop version. How can you pre-register guest for to come to the office? So we go in our meeting rooms, and that's where, well, I don't want to speak a lot about meeting room experience, but where we could create a meeting, we could name it, but we could also not only book a catering or book some additional equipment, but also invite colleagues. So let me just very quickly switch to English because today's demo hour is for English speaking clients. Okay, so now we go back to rooms and we say, okay, let's create a New York meeting room, a meeting, marketing, for example, Yoffix, and let's invite attendees. So we could invite surely all our internal colleagues, but we could also add visitor. And that's where we have just to input an email, click save, and then the visitor will be automatically added to our system. And that's our visitor screen interface where you could, well, you could jump between ways, you can switch between offices, and you could see who will be coming to your office at what time, and also you could add additional visitors here, right? So here you could also, for visitors who already were pre-registered, you could say, okay, let's check someone out, right? We could also check some visitors in. Well, this particular visitor is already checked in, so we don't have to do it. Okay, and that's how a person, if you have a person as a reception or office manager, they could have complete overview about visitors in the office and could understand who is coming when. Now, let me show you the interfaces of our visitor kiosk. That could be any Android tablet. It could be also iPad. So what you see is first a welcome message, your company logo, so you could customize that. And there are two options to check in and check out. And there is, well, actually three options. The third option is report deliveries. That is the current feature we're implementing right now. So that will be available for our clients shortly. You can switch between languages. So with that, it's easy to hit the check-in button. And then, yeah, it could be also, as I said, it could be customized, especially for enterprise clients. That becomes more and more important to offer really customized experience with own corporate identity in your corporate color with your logo. So all that is possible with Yoffix. And as the next screen, your visitor will see interface where she or he has to input the email and click confirm, or just scan the QR code. So that's the second option. Scanning the QR code will take you also to the same flow. After that, very quickly, you have to input your first name, your last name, and put your signature. That's very important. And there is a link to your privacy policy so that you are fine with either or data compliance, GDP regulations on data processing. So your visitor leaves his or her message, and after it, there's a success message. Yes, you're checked in the office. We informed your host, and you'll be picked up shortly. So that is a very easy, straightforward flow. Takes on a few seconds to do. And the similar flow, well, even easier flow is with checkout when the person is leaving the office. And surely, as I said, if you have employees at reception, they could also do it in the system, but we offer this self-service option with visitor kiosk for companies who don't have a receptionist, or it's um, just very easy for visitors to do it themselves. Right. So what else belongs to that? So it's surely professional communication with visitors and hosts, and what is important, it's communication with customization options, where your company could add your corporate logo. We are working right now also on an option to add your corporate colors to that. And first message is what the guest is receiving after he or she has been invited. So with the full address of an office, with option to confirm or decline the invitation, and also with a hint what should be done in the office at their arrival. And the second message goes to the host when the visitor has checked in his office, so that you know immediately, okay, my visitor has arrived. I could uh, pick him or her up. Good. Well, the next thing, as I mentioned already, a very important part is security and transparency about who is in the office right now. So our tech team is working currently on, well, exactly that button evacuation list. And with that, you will automatically download a CSV file with a list of all visitors currently that are in the office, so who checked in but not yet checked out, right? So that you know, okay, these are the people we have to evacuate or we have to find in the office if needed. Yeah, the next step, what is on our plans that we'll offer to enterprise clients is printing of visitor badges. So if you need it, you could already talk to our sales team. Or we could discuss with you the delivery term, but that's what we'll implement shortly, so that you could also print visitor badges, same as we print right now QR codes for our clients. And that's what could be done at your reception with your design, with your logo, and with QR code generated by our system. So with that, you're fully compliant, and your visitor have really professional experience of coming to your office, and your employees know all the time, well, is it just a new employee I don't know, whom I don't know, or is it a visitor who's come to who just came to our office? Right. So that is in the nutshell how we created visitor management, how we offer it now. Important to mention is you could offer it for your employees directly in Microsoft Teams, right? So we offer the full experience to our clients in Microsoft Teams, be it desk booking, work week scheduler, or room booking with exactly this topics like uh, inviting external visitors to your office. So you could do it completely in Microsoft Teams, and that is surely a great advantage and, well, makes the whole thing much more convenient to your employees. And they could manage the whole visitor management process and the visitor pre-registration directly here. So that is in a nutshell what I wanted to show you today. Feel free, to ask questions, write your comments, or just book a demo call with our sales team if you want to discuss your particular use case or get our price offer for price quotation for visitor management. And from our side, well, we're happy to discuss it further with you. The presentation is now over, and I'm looking forward to your comments, questions, and yeah, comments. Thank you.